So we are in the capital of Malta, in the neighborhood of Valetta. The capital is called Valetta, but actually it's just one neighborhood, and the oldest neighborhood with all the big forts and all. Every day it's around 40 degrees Celsius, so it's hot. Even in the morning it's already 32 degrees something. So what we're actually doing now is looking at this fountain and at the same time thinking about the air conditioning restaurant where we can get some breakfast, which is very important at the moment. There's such a lot of history over here. I read somewhere that there's the most historical spots in one place. I don't know if that's true, but it surely seems like. Wat denk je?
Niks meer als ik jou
Wat denk je?
Nee, als we deze uitlopen,
Ja.
dan komen we hier langs alles en dan is het wel leuk om daar,
Oh ja.
daar te gaan kijken.
Ja, goed idee.
En dan hoeven we verder niet na te denken.
Niet nadenken.
Ja, daar hou ik van. Ik kan niet nadenken.
Nee.
Gewoon-
Het is te heet, hè?
Ja.
Hersens zijn gekookt. It should be the Commonwealth Walkway. Malta was part of the British Empire till I think the 70s. I think in the 70s they became independent.
Independent. September 1964 en een republic 13 december 64.
Oh yeah, well that's clear then. The Apostle Paul has done a shipwreck. And there's my love waiting because I needed to film again. You like it, my love?
Ja hoor, ik zit best. Ik vind het niet erg.
National Museum of Art. What are you seeing? There's nothing. Wherever you look or walk, history, history, history. At the moment we are in the Cittadella of Gozo, a big fortress in the middle of Gozo, approximately in the city of Victoria. This has so much history, it's unbelievable. The Phoenicians were here, the Romans, Turks have been here, the French, the Brits, even the Normans. It has a rich history, and they built a lot of stuff, broke down a lot of stuff, and with EU money, because it's of such significance for European history, they restored the whole thing and it looks good. So this is actually the bastion from which the kind of Christian knights, if you can call that Christian, but okay, operated to give pilgrims that went to Jerusalem kind of a safe harbor, safe stop between Europe and Israel. And I can imagine this place is hard, or was hard to conquer, because it's big. often do you see this in a supermarket? Hello, my little friend. So the sun is up. There's the thing. And we have nice wind. Could be a little more, but as far as we can see in the weather forecast, it will be a little more. So we have like 10, 11 knots of wind. Speed is about 4.5 knots. Speed over ground. The wind is coming directly from the side. So we're just going nicely smooth. There's almost no waves, I'll show you. See, kind of flat sea. We're going nicely. Over there you can see Forn and Gozo. It's actually the nicest island of the three. Although Comino, the small one in the middle, is also very nice, but more for the base because there's nothing. There's 3 inhabitants. That's it. Malta is okay-ish. The old city of Valetta was nice. It was beautiful. We met friendly people and all, but the atmosphere is, I don't know, it's a city. But Gozo, at least this side of Gozo, the north side, we love. And it's a nice goodbye. Both sails are up. We're doing about 5 knots now. Speed over ground. I love this. I love this. Maybe you can see it. 5 knots. Well, 30 knots of wind from starboard. Autopilot doing its job, which is very nice. Oh, maybe you don't know, but knots means nautical mile per hour. And 1 nautical mile is approximately 1.8 kilometers. 1.854, I think. And maybe you didn't realize, but when you walk a little fast, you're in Sicily earlier than we are. So if you are a little fit and you could cycle this, you would be twice as fast as we are. So no hurry when you start sailing. This goes well. 5.2 knots, 10 knots of wind. That's good. This is one of the nice things of a catamaran, and that is that you can just cook while you're out in the middle of the sea with waves, no problem at all. What do we have? Chicken tikka masala with spicy naan bread. Love it. The wind is slowly dying down, so we're not gonna make it before it's dark, which is not a disaster. Just would have been nice. Estimated time of arrival. The wind came straight from the back, so we changed the course a little because we don't have a thingy to keep the sail there or there. We have some sauce left, and then wraps with cheese, hot with the sauce. She's so sweet. Dear, I love ya. This is Anya. Anya is reading. Do like Anya. So the day is coming to an end. The sun is leaving us. And we're still not there. We are there. And the ETA is going to be later. But we're still doing almost 3 knots. So it makes no sense to motor. So we keep on sailing, and I think we'll get there about midnight, something like that. I think we'll have to motor the last couple of miles because the wind is dying down further and further. But we're still doing 3 knots, I see. So that's good. Okay, now it's enough. It's 4.5 knots of wind, 2 knots of boat speed, of which 4.5 is the currents, whatever. So we're gonna start the engine. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Okay, op te rollen. That's a little better.